Hi Capricorn, this is your weekly reading for April 4th through the 10th. And since this is the first one, I'm just going to explain how it's going to go. Normally I'm just going to get right into it so that I don't take up a whole lot of time. But basically there will be 4 different sets of cards. First set will be career and finance. Second set will be your health and home. Fourth set will be love and romance, and then the third set, will be love and romance, and the fourth set will be the advice and kind of the general outcome of the week. Now, since these are general readings, and I'm reading for a whole big group of Capricorns, every message isn't going to resonate with you, so don't take everything I say super, super seriously. I'm getting lots of different messages on these cards. If you would like a personal reading, definitely message me about that, and I can get you set up with one. Or check out the videos to your rising sign and your moon sign. If you don't know your rising sign or moon sign, I can easily help you figure out what that is. Just send me a message with the time and place you were born, and I can just get that for you. Or you can just search the internet. There are many ways of figuring that out, and also that could lead you into some other really cool astrological adventures. At the end of the reading, I'll pick a oracle card just to get another little aspect or a little tidbit of information for the week. All right, this is Capricorn. Oh my gosh, okay. I've literally shuffled this deck a lot every time, and I'm getting this, I'll show you in a second, but I'm getting this card in every reading. And, you know, everybody has that universal, I believe in universal consciousness. I think most people who are watching these videos probably do too. So a lot of the times the same cards will come up in readings. It doesn't matter how many times I shuffle and shuffle and shuffle, but there are going to be some themes that are reoccurring themes throughout, you know, everybody's life, because we're all kind of going through this human experience together. Okay, so for your career and finance, we have Yule, which is the card that has literally come up in like every single reading. And we have the 10 of Earth. My cat is going crazy. 10 of Earth, which, and 10s are the ending of a cycle, and that's always means a lot to me. It means that you have completed your lesson in that area, and that like if you believe in karma, your karma is complete. You've come kind of full circle. Earth is in the traditional tarot obviously represents pentacles. Pentacles usually pertain to your earthly needs, and in this case we are talking about career and finances, so it's very appropriate. So it's feeling like you've come to a point in your career where you have moved your way up the ladder, and now you're able to like teach people, show people the ropes. You're able to share your resources with others. You're able to you're in a position where you can bring people in to what you're doing. You can bring people in on what you're working on, and you can actually help other people to see the bigger picture of what it is that you're doing. But this is just feeling like on top of the world at work, or feeling on top of the world with your career. Maybe you have just taken a chance on a business endeavor and it's been successful, and you're just feeling really good right now about it. For the health and home, we have the 2 of Water, which is also the 2 of Cups in the traditional tarot, and we have the 2 of Earth. Okay, so there might be a domestic relationship that's gone a little stagnant, or maybe there's somebody in the domestic environment that okay, actually, this is interesting because this is health and home, but home can also pertain to a domestic relationship. So maybe, this is your partner that you live with. And I normally try to keep the two loves separate, like the romantic love and then the family life love separate. But in this case, the romantic love thing is going into the domestic situation. So I'm just going to go ahead and read it how it's coming across. But these are two people who maybe live together or share a domestic environment, but they've kind of closed themselves off from the rest of the world, and they things might be going a little stagnant because of it, because there's this bigger picture here in the background, but they're just in their own bubble. And that might not be a bad thing. Maybe this household is just now coming together and trying to figure out how to work as a unit. So maybe you've been, swimming. Oh, this could be another thing too. Maybe this is somebody who has been looking for a home, or has been looking for their niche, or has been looking for a place where they can like unload and unwind and just chill, and you finally have maybe found that. But this card, is one of the higher love cards. So that could also just mean that everything is going really, really harmoniously in the family right now. In the home, you're feeling balanced in your health. You're taking time to relax. If you're not taking time to relax, you need to take time to just like take a bath and get a load off. Like I'm kind of feeling like there's kind of the same color schemes in here. So maybe somebody's going on a honeymoon or something, or it could be marriage. That does have to pertain to family. That it really does. Yeah. But it could be people who have worked really hard to build a home with each other. This is another thing I'm really getting. You finally have done it. You finally have built and created this beautiful, wonderful home, or feeling of a home. And you're looking at your team, your partner, or the people that you live with, and you're high-fiving them and you're saying, yeah, we've created this. We finally have this wonderful place that we can just kind of escape from the rest of the world and just be. And so that's cool. Okay, so for your romance and love, we have the elements, which is also the magician in traditional tarot, and we have the maiden of air. So, okay, I'm feeling like somebody's been watching a situation from the sidelines, or somebody is not sure if they have everything that they need for this relationship. They're not sure if they have what it takes. Maybe you have, a crush from somebody on afar, but you don't know if you want to make the move because you aren't sure if you are what they're looking for. You might, I'm going to be honest, you might not be what that person specifically is looking for, but this card means that is a reminder that you have everything within you. You have it. You do, have everything in the world to offer somebody. So just because it's not maybe the person you have your sights set on right at the moment, and I'm not saying it can't be, I'm just weighing out the options here. There is somebody out there that you do fit the mold for. So if you are feeling insecure, or if you're in a relationship where the person that you're with isn't making you feel like you're enough, that's I don't like to give definite, advice for people to follow because your life is up to you. But if you're in a situation where you're not feeling valued and you're just having to constantly question, am I good enough for this person? They're not good enough for you. You shouldn't be giving yourself to somebody. I mean, if you're in a relationship where you're also not giving 100%, then the whole thing just really needs to be looked at. But if you are in a situation where you feel, the other person's making you feel like, you're not enough, or maybe they're not making you feel that way, you just have this immense feeling like you're not enough, take a look at that, because you do have it all. You have all the tools you need for a relationship. You have all the tools you need to be a great significant other for somebody, or a great significant other for yourself, if that's what you're looking for, if you're not looking to be with somebody else. But everybody deserves to feel confident. Everybody deserves to feel secure and to feel like they are enough for somebody. So move in directions that make you feel that way. If you have a crush on somebody and you haven't told them and you're just observing, maybe make the steps to get in the direction to see if you can let them know how you feel, or maybe just take a chance and tell them. I don't know, but everybody is born with everything that they need inside of them, and there are certain points in our life where certain things get ignited. So be patient and don't take yourself for granted. Don't let anybody else take you for granted. Always know that you are whole exactly the way that you are right now. Yeah, even if you don't feel it, you are. You're exactly where you need to be right now. Okay. So for the final outcome and advice for the week, we have the Four of Earth, and we have Maven. Okay. So this is right off the bat, either people not working together or people working together, or one person wants to try to work with somebody and the other person's not having it, or something like that. But there's a lot of that here. There's a lot of it's like somebody has something to offer somebody and the other person's just not seeing why that's going to be beneficial to them, maybe, or two or more people are trying to work together, but everybody has a different opinion on the way that things should go. So be careful of that. Be careful that you're not working against people this week, that you're trying to work with them. And if you are having a hard time working with others, then take the week to just work with yourself. Take the week to just let some stuff go and to chill out, chill in the bath for a little bit or something. But it might be a little bit of a difficult, you might be a little skeptical about people this week, or you might have just a hard time working together with people, but I don't know, it might not even be you. It might be the people, other people who are in your life that are maybe not seeing eye to eye with you at the moment. But I think it'll pass, because I think, if that is a situation going on in your life, I think everybody's kind of focused on the same goal. Just make sure your communication's open, and everybody, if, like I said, every message I'm saying isn't going to pertain to everybody, but if you're in a situation where there's lots of people involved and you're all working for a common goal, remind yourselves that often, that you're all working together. We're in this together. Yeah. Remember that you're in this together, and the better you work together, the more you're going to accomplish. Ooh. Abundanita, prosperity. The universe is pouring abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So yeah, all of this give and take, you know. The give and take, the give and take. And if it's not you that's not open to receiving, if you're having somebody else in your life that is like being reluctant to receiving your help or receiving what you have to offer, take it with a grain of salt. I mean, continue to do what you're doing. I mean, don't push anybody, of course. You don't want to keep pushing somebody if you're offering something and they're like, no, don't push. But don't be overly offended to where you're going to allow it to, like, block you from other things. And, you know, this, just remind all the people involved, if this pertains to you, remind all the people involved that the more we work together, the happier we'll be. That little kid song from, like, Barney back in the day. The more we get together, or whatever. So just getting along with others and working with others this week, I think, is going to help you bring a lot of prosperity into your life. If anybody's having, like, a sibling feud or, like, a feud with your best friend or something, let me know. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, it's like these girls were sent out by their family to go, you know, gather stuff for dinner. So they're working for the same goal, but I was supposed to pick the strawberries. No, you were supposed to pick, you know, this, blah, 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 blah. When really all she has to do is reach her hand down there and pull her sister up, and they can go walk home and just have what they have for dinner. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Okay, so that's all I'm getting for this week. Message me with feedback, guys, or message me if you want a personal reading. Hopefully you got something out of it. Yeah, I guess stay tuned for next week. Yeah, all right. Thanks, guys.